we now have a remarkable opportunity to reveal if we are in the company of intelligent life. The possibility lies within the landscape of Mars. Exploring the Martian surface for signs of life would most reliably be achieved by human beings, not robots. A massive spacecraft needed to make the round trip to Mars would be assembled in Earth's orbit. The shuttle would deliver a crew of uniquely qualified astronauts, physically capable and mentally prepared to be able to cope with the unexpected.
We don't know what we're going to find on these various worlds, whether we're going to find a lifeless world or whether we're going to find evidence of ancient civilizations or whatever.
As they begin their 6-month journey to Mars, we can only wonder about the mysteries that will be unveiled when humans finally set foot on another planet.
The discovery of life in the universe as we understand life will certainly provide new raw materials for our imagination.
The voyage across space to Mars will be propelled by an ancient mythology long associated with the planet of our destination. Inspiring ancient civilizations to conquer faraway lands, Mars continues to drive us to make the Red Planet a part of our dominion.
We are in a very critical juncture in our evolution as a human species, where we need a new mythology.
A great discovery on the planet Mars may inspire new ideas, new beliefs, perhaps even a new mythology about our place amongst intelligent life. When Earthlings land on Mars, they will be benefited by the age of robotic exploration from a generation ago. The knowledge gathered will guide these New World explorers towards renewable resources like water, essential to their survival and journey back home. If astronauts one day stand on the plains of Cydonia to possibly observe ruins of an ancient civilization, it may confirm what some already believe.
The rest of the world is going to probably go into shock. Suddenly, they're going to realize that life does exist on other worlds in the universe.
Finding life on Mars, even extinct life, has a huge meaning for our whole understanding of the universe itself. It would indicate that the universe is probably alive with lots of other intelligent beings. It's not just about Mars, it's about our relationship to the whole universe.
Finding life on Mars may be our first confirmation that the universe is filled with superior intelligence. And what if, one day, long-lost relatives are in the neighborhood and happen to drop by?
And if you ask me further then whether I think they'll come down in Roswell or somewhere and play around with us, I would say they are possessed of powers of technology and science and an interest so ethereal, so far removed from ours that they wouldn't fool around that way. But eventually they will show up. They may only be motivated by curiosity. After all, when you've seen a million other civilizations, you get curious to see what else lies down on that block.
Once we really get the message that we are not alone, relating to our Earth and even ourselves just won't be the same anymore.
I think the discovery would completely alter the way we behave. Can you imagine what impact that would have on our daily, mundane, almost trivial concerns? The discovery of life elsewhere in the universe will take us out of our tribal behavior. Now we are part of this huge cosmos. At least we can say we are Earthlings.
Earthlings began their fascination with the stars around ancient campfires long ago. They looked into the skies, and the planet Mars gazed back, aggressive and blood red. They exchanged stories that were woven into a mythology about the mysterious red planet. We have long imagined who the Martians really are. One day, we may find ourselves shocked at what we discover. The Martians will be us. Astronauts exploring the Martian surface may uncover yet another mystery buried in the ancient sand. A CD-ROM, like this one, was to be left on Mars by an ill-fated Russian probe in 1996. It is a time capsule with a message for future Martian pioneers from the first generation of Earthlings that ventured into space.
My name is Arthur Clarke. I'm sending this message to the future. I'm addressing men and women who will hear these words when they're living on the planet Mars, as I send my greetings and good wishes.
I'm Carl Sagan. Maybe we're on Mars because of the magnificent science that can be done there. The gates of the wonder world are opening in our time. But whatever the reason you're on Mars is, I'm glad you're there, and I wish I was with you.
My name is Judith Merrill. Now, the Earth sciences are making us frighteningly aware of the damage done to our native planet by our philosophies of conquest and dominion. When our descendants, your ancestors, came to live on your world, we pray they came seeking not to conquer a planet, but to find consonance with it.
Living on Mars could be the inspiration for a new mythology unlike any now on Earth. When we look up at the stars, we might have good use of a new story about who we are and where we are going.
Because there's a sense of conviction on the part of a lot of people that we need some kind of deeper, bigger, more interesting picture, a larger story to tell ourselves, to inspire both ourselves and our children, to remind us that we're part of a larger adventure and that we're going somewhere.
What keeps a lot of people going is the belief that we are part of a meaningful universe, a universe that makes sense and that there is some purpose to life.
The appearance of something like extraterrestrial intelligence, whether it's extinct or whether it's existing, would, for a lot of people, restore a sense of significance that they've long been missing.
Now, our future missions to Mars will have an entirely new perspective. Discovery of life on the red planet is really a revelation about our place in the cosmos. That as we are to Mars, so are we to the universe. And this is the real mystery of Mars.
As human beings, I really believe we are filled with the rush, the adrenaline rush of new discovery. And as we mature in our vision of the universe, we may really get in touch with the sacredness, the holiness of the universe.
Sharing the cosmos with advanced beings is not a fantasy. Incredibly, it could be reality. All we have to do is imagine what will one day most certainly come true. What an interesting time to be an Earthling.
Why on earth is NASA sending a team of astronauts deep into caves in New Mexico? Find out as Science Frontiers brings you Mission Underground, next on TLC, Adventures for Your Mind.